Hey guys, it's Albertium back with another boss guide for Wuchang Fallen Feathers, and this one is going to be a doozy, unless you do what I show you right here in the video and make it very easy, I promise. And you know how this goes. Before I even think about asking you to click that like or subscribe button for me, please allow me a chance to earn that from you. With that being said, let's get in on this. And the prep work for the armor, I'm going with the heaviest, best defense that I have, especially since there is no penalty for weight. These are going to be dependents to give us a little bit of an edge and a little bit more stamina, but also protection. The spells, you can use this if you are struggling and taking enough damage, but I like to keep things on the offense. And when it comes to the skills, one is going to be absolutely essential. You kinda had a little look of my skill tree here, but the Crescent Arc is going to be a must. Now these two little upgrades to the very skill, they absolutely aren't going to be necessary, but the skill itself, I reiterate, you have to have this. And the boss fight itself. Now, I'm gonna be pausing here as I often do so I can explain this the best I can. Now, I strongly recommend that you do watch this whole guide, otherwise I won't be able to help you as effectively. Now, this is something that we're gonna be doing throughout the boss fight. We're gonna be keeping this type of distance between you and the boss, maybe even a little bit more. And then we're gonna be baiting this attack, and you're going to be seeing it because of the projectiles cannot be more obvious. Now the projectiles, we're going to be dodging left to right, because this keeps us in the center of the arena. If you go too much to one side, it can get a little bit more complicated. So like I said, left, right, and then the final, if this one goes, just a sec, I'm going to be rewinding for this one, you're going to be knowing that this is the final shot because it goes horizontal. After you dodge this, a little bit of a split second, you use the skill, and then you combine the skill that we discussed, the Crescent Arc, with your dodge to get straight behind the boss, and then you use your heavy attack. Now obviously here the longsword is going to be key yet again, because it just performs this super fast. Once you do that, you break her and you deal damage. Now this one thing again is going to be very crucial. You might get greedy. If you get greedy, all of this is gonna be falling apart, because this is going to be a patience game. If you go here and you start pummeling the boss while he is still open, well, that is just gonna be leaving you with less stamina to put between you and the boss. So yet again, you're gonna be putting this distance like I suggested earlier, and then you're gonna be waiting. Now here's the thing, she might start walking a little bit towards you. You just make a few steps backwards yourself. You do what we've shown in the beginning, and then yet again, get behind, do this. Now she might sometimes do a different attack, so just be careful to dodge that, and any chance you can, put the distance between the two of you. And then phase 2. You're gonna be knowing that some particularly nasty attacks are coming once you see these extra effects and storm brewing. Now what you're gonna be doing here is, well, there is this lovely tree here in the middle of the arena. This thing is so clutch for a couple of things, and this is going to be the first one. Now, I don't want you to be there right down the middle of the tree. You still want to position yourself in a way that allows you a little peek so that you can see indeed what the boss is doing, because you are going to have to get out of there and then bait these attacks yet again. So, again, left, right, and then, well, this time I wasn't ready. This means that I simply need to put more distance between me and her, and then just bait that attack that we do so damn well. And then another particularly nasty attack in this phase 2, and yet again you're gonna be seeing it by this Tempest brewing. You get behind the tree, but here you have to be fast. Now again, as I said, you need to have a little bit of vision from behind the tree, and luckily she is now doing the attack that we love so much and just love to bait. We're gonna be punishing her, and then you simply keep repeating what we've done. Remember, anytime she gets close to you, if you didn't pull off this stab from behind, simply dodge away and put more distance between the two of you. Sometimes it's going to be horizontal, sometimes she's going to be flying in the air, so it's always the one in the air that you want to be baiting. Otherwise, do not engage. And then once you have her in the perfect sweet spot when it comes to the HP, you might even overcommit and just get her over the line. Guys, this is Alpetium. Hopefully this helps you. I know it will. And you got this. You absolutely do. I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.